Well, good afternoon, Tata. It really is a perfect day. The weather is absolutely amazing in Cape Town right now. I was talking to the mayor and I was saying he needs to give me his Sangomas details because he really managed to get the weather to play along today. The city of Cape Town has partnered with restaurants here in the CBD to try and get visitors to come and experience the city's hospitality. We had people walking past here, engaging with the mayor, where you could actually welcome them to the city. But to talk to us about this initiative and some of the issues around it and why it matters right now, we are joined by the mayor of the city of Cape Town, Jordan Hillwith. Talk to us about why the idea to partner with restaurants to close off the street and have this open air dining experience. How did it come about?
So a couple of weeks ago we got the bad news around South Africa being put back on the red list and the travel bans in America and Europe. And so we put our heads together really quickly and thought, what can we do to help our tourism and hospitality industry get through this difficult time? And so we came up with a few ideas. This was one of them, because people feel nervous going to restaurants in the middle of a wave. And we knew that because all the guests are not here, restaurants would be empty, tens of thousands of waiters, cleaners, chefs and so on would be struggling. So we thought, if we can give people extra space to put their tables on, like is happening behind us, then more people will feel safe to come and support restaurants in the open air, and restaurants will get through this wave. So that was the idea. Today is the first trial run, so to speak. We'll have it rolling out in some more places in the weeks ahead throughout the December and January period. And we really hope, our real hope is that it just makes a small positive difference for restaurants. And we invite everyone to come down. It's nice to see some people starting to arrive. It's open until 11 p.m. tonight. Come down and support your restaurant and help these wonderful workers get through this difficult time.
There are concerns for the city when South Africa had the red list ban from the UK. That's been lifted.
Yes.
Are you hopeful that some tourists, international tourists, can still make it to the city?
Absolutely, yes. It's never too late. You can hop on a plane. It's nice to hear anecdotally just some small evidence that people are coming. Obviously, many will have cancelled their plans already, and so it's too late for them to come back. So this is still going to be about locals from around South Africa and Cape Townians being tourists in your own city, coming to support these amazing places and all of the people that they employ and the families that they support. So we're still going to carry on with this, even though we're off the red list now, and hopefully people support it.
Last week you mentioned a support package for local businesses to get through the season. Yeah. Talk to us a bit about that.
So we've scrapped the license fees for informal traders. So there's a slap chips and burgers and boerewors place right behind us here off camera. Informal food traders like that will not have to pay license fees at all for the rest of the financial year. We also pivoted really quickly to a domestic tourism campaign. So we started pumping adverts into Joburg, Pretoria, Durban, elsewhere to get the message out, come to Cape Town for Christmas. Look at this day, Asanda. It just shows you how it couldn't be more perfect. It's a great place to be for your Christmas holiday. And we also did, not just for businesses, but for families, a huge increase in our indigent support grant package for families going through difficult times with the city bills that they have to face.
Today you're with restaurants here at Bree Street where people can come and experience an open air dining experience. Yeah. What other parts of the tourism industry are you looking to support throughout this festive season?
Okay, so this is not the only place that we're going to do this. Today we've got Green Market Square around the corner, and there's a city kind of flea market or market with food stalls and all that at the company gardens. Next week it's going to roll out to some more streets, and I'm talking to the team about taking it to some townships as well, maybe to Mitchell's Plain. Wherever there is a whole lot of restaurants or informal traders, we can replicate this and help them through this season, and we're very keen to do that. So it's just open now at 2 o'clock. It's open, no cars allowed, only pedestrians until 11 o'clock tonight. So please do come down and support it.
You mentioned an interesting point about getting townships also involved and included in this initiative to get tourism going in this province. The other week we were in Kailicha for a township tourism experience.
Right.
How is the city working around getting the townships more involved in getting local tourism going in the city throughout this festive season?
So we're spending quite a lot. We're investing quite a lot in what we call destination marketing. In other words, we just go around the country and we market different parts of Cape Town to try and entice visitors here. And part of that is very much including our Township tourism offers. And as I said, if there are places where there are a couple of restaurants next to each other, or a street with a lot of restaurants like this, we will absolutely consider doing exactly the same assistance in those places. And I'm chatting to the guys about that right now.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. That's Jordan Hill-Lewis, who is the mayor of the city of Cape Town, talking about initiatives to try and help businesses, local businesses in Cape Town, to recover after a difficult 18 months when the lockdown initially started because of COVID, but also getting them through this festive period, because tourists, international tourists that usually come to Cape Town have had difficulties with travel bans against the country. So those are some of the issues. We will be here at Bree Street for the rest of the afternoon to see how people are coming, if they're coming, and if they are enjoying and they're appreciating the experience, the open air dining experience right here at Bree Street in Cape Town. For now, let's go back to the studio.